it's not looking like it. Right? Now go to Second Peter 3:3. So you got scoffers in the last days.
That's right.
And that's missile food. Pan that camera. If you don't want to repent, you're gonna eat missiles for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Baby, you need to repent because you don't even know what you.
2 Peter chapter 3 verse 3. So Israel is bugged out. Before you get that, read this.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 28. Read it. Reads, Yahweh shall smite thee with madness.
Smite thee with what?
Yahweh shall smite thee with madness.
Right, walking up and down the streets, scoffing at the men of the Lord. Go on.
In blindness and astonishment of heart.
So a lot of our people are blind. And if you blind, how can you have light? How can you say your light is burning when you blind? You're not going to know how to light the candle and carry it. You're not going to know how to walk. Go on.
And thou shalt grope at noonday as the blind gropeth in darkness.
You're going to grope at noonday because you can't see a damn thing. Go to Revelation 3:18.
It's the book of 2 Peter chapter 3 verse 3. Knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers.
There shall come what?
In the last days scoffers, walking after their own lust.
Walking after their own lust.
Right.
And a lot of our people's lust is other religions. So we went into it earlier. Right? Islam, Christianity, different denominations of Christianity. They walking in their own lust. You're going to end up like that Edomite, man. Pan that camera. You're going to end up like him. Jammed up.
Verse 4. And saying, where is the promise of his coming?
Right, that's people mocking, saying, well, where's Christ? I don't see him. We still in captivity, Ak. You know, you still got to go to work tomorrow. Where's Yahweh? Go on.
For since the fathers fell asleep.
Read that again. Read it from the side.
And saying, where is the promise of his coming?
Where is the promise of his coming? Those are people that's impatient, right? They don't know how to wait on the Lord. Go to, Slakia, let me get another reader down here on this side. Go to Amos chapter. Slakia said right. Barak, you mind coming on this side? Okay, come on. You got the 1611?
Yeah, come.
Alright, get Sirach chapter 2, verse 1.
This book of Psalms is 63, verse 1. 62, verse 1. Truly my soul waiteth upon God.
Right, truly our soul waiteth upon the Heavenly Father. We're not going to lose patience like these damn heathens and like these Gentiles, you know, which are Israelites. I'm calling them Gentiles because they acting like a Gentile. Go on.
From him cometh my salvation.
Right.
He only is my rock.
From him cometh my salvation. Since you know America's going to be destroyed.
Right.
Go on.
My salvation. He is my defense.
He's my defense. But people say, well, money is my defense. Right? Money's going to save me in the last days. Go on.
I shall not be greatly moved.
Right? We ain't going to be moved, man. We hold it steadfast and we hold it strong. Go on.
How long will ye imagine mischief against a man?
Now, that's it on that. Jump down to verse 6.
This is verse 6. He only is my rock, my salvation. He is my defense.
I have to say it twice. Go on.
I shall not be moved.
2 Peter
2 and 3 again.
This is the book of 2 Peter chapter 3 verse 2.
You got it. That's all right.
Verse 3, Salaki. Knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers, walking after their own lusts, and saying, where is the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all
they said, where's the promise of his coming? Right? They kind of lost patience. You know, they bugged out now. Go to Ecclesiastes 8 and 11. Not you, Barak.
For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of the creation.
Right? They losing patience, man. That's it on that. Now, Ecclesiastes, well, before we get that, so much. 21 and 19.
This is the book of St. Luke, chapter 21, verse 19. Get out! And your patience possess ye your souls.
And your patience possess ye your souls.
Right.
Self-explanatory. Jake saying, you know, the Lord not coming. I don't see any prophecies. This Bible is a white man book. Ain't nothing real in that. Go on, read that again for the audience.
Book of St. Luke, chapter 21, verse 19. And your patience possess ye your souls.
Your patience possess ye your souls.
Hey, brothers, can I ask y'all a question? This share something with you. So look, I read the King James version, right?
and it said that nobody is going to enter into heaven or hell until Jesus come back and judge everybody. On one day, but He's going to judge everybody's individuals, right? Am I correct about what I read right there to that point?
What's a couple of things that was a little erroneous in that sense? She said, you know, heaven and hell. Like, what do you think hell is?
Well, look. I can't speculate on that. I'm just asking you a question about that scripture, and I want your opinion about that scripture and how that goes.
Wait, say it again.
Okay, so
your question.
What I read was that nobody can enter into heaven and hell until Jesus come back with His sword. That's what I mean. I'm verbatim canon, right? Come back with His sword, judgment day, one day, but everybody judges individuals. Is that correct?
Well, hold on. Get second
As far as the
16.
King James, I'm just agreeing with y'all.
It's going to happen in a sequence of events, right? It's going to build up. It's going to be here and there a little, right? Now some of what you said is correct, but it's like, you know, jumbled up together. It's not all going to happen poof at once. It's going to slowly build up, right? So what's going to happen next is you're going to have Jacob's trouble, right? You're going to have rumors of wars. Right now that's starting, and then Jacob's trouble going to start, right? And that's where we're going to be persecuted, all right? And then after that, you're going to have Yahushua coming right before they blow off the missiles. And then He's going to come back and judge the nations.
That's right.
He's going to destroy the nations, and then, you know, they're going to get their judgment.
Get out.
At the same time. What you got?
Okay, I see.
Go with that. 16:1. And go to, what you had? Luke 18:18.
It's book of Luke, chapter 18, verse 18. And a certain ruler asked Him, saying, Good master, what shall I do to inherit eternal life?
How can I get to kingdom? Go on.
And Jesus said unto him, Why callest thou me good?
First off, why are you calling me good?
None is good, save one, that is God.
Secondly,
Thou knowest the commandments.
he said, you know the commandments.
Do not commit adultery. Do not kill. Do not steal. Do not bear false witness. Honor thy father and thy mother. And he said, All these have I kept from my youth up. Now when Jesus heard these things, he says of him, Yet thou lackest one thing.
Right, but you lacking one thing.
Sell that thou hast, and distribute unto the poor, and thou shalt have treasure in heaven. And come, follow me.
And get Acts 24:14. Alright? So the way to enter into the kingdom is by keeping the law, statutes, commandments. Alright? We got one more for you. Acts chapter 24, verse 14. Alright, you have something called a resurrection.
Acts chapter 24, verse 14. And it reads this. But this I confess unto thee, that after the way which they call heresy, so worship I the God of my fathers, believing all the things are written in the law and in the prophets.
Right?
And have hope toward God, which they themselves also allow, that there shall be a resurrection of the dead.
Right, there's going to be a resurrection of the dead. Go on.
Both of the just and unjust.
Both of the just and the unjust.
And herein do I exercise myself, to have always a conscience void of offense toward God and toward men. Now after many years I came.
So the point is, you're going to have a resurrection. Right? You're going to have the dead raising up and the just rising up. And the ones that's just, they're going to get beamed up into the chariots. And the ones that's being raised up that was unjust, they're going to get raised up and they're going to get judged and slaughtered.
Okay, so look,
right.
That leads to my main question, right? So my main question is, if nobody is in heaven and hell right now, where are they at right now?
Go to Job chapter 3.
You know?
This is verse 5. We're going to show you according to the Holy Scriptures. You can go to Ecclesiastes 12 and you can go to Ecclesiastes 12 and 7. Oh, you already got it?
Ecclesiastes 1:7.
Alright, Job chapter 3, verse like 6.
It's book of Job, chapter 3, verse 6. As for that night, let darkness seize upon it.
Alright, jump down to verse...
Is it 11?
Yeah, verse, no. You start verse 13.
This is verse 13. For now shall I have lain still and been quiet. I shall have slept, then I have been at rest. With kings and counselors of the earth, which built desolate places from themselves. Or with princes that had gold, or would fill their houses with silver. Or as a hidden, untimely birth I had not been, as infants which never saw light.
Go on.
There the wicked cease from troubling.
There the wicked cease from their troubling. Go on. And it says there, but it's not going to tell you like the spiritual realm, because we know via other scriptures. That's what it's talking about. That's that there, the spiritual realm. The spiritual world, right? For lack of better terms.
And there the weary be at rest.
Right? And the weary is at rest there.
There the prisoners rest together.
Right? The prisoners rest together.
They hear not the voice of the oppressor.
Right? And they don't hear the voice of the oppressor. Go on.
The small and great are there.
Small and great.
The servant is free from his master. Wherefore is light given to him that is in misery, and life unto the bitter and soul.
That's the point. The point is, you have spirits up in the spiritual world right now. Right? Waiting for the judgment. Right? Because when Yahweh shall come back, you're gonna have those spirits get beamed back down in their body. And again, as I mentioned earlier in Acts chapter 24 and 14, there's gonna be a risen of the just and the unjust.
So look, does that affect us as we moving around, negative and positive? Because I ain't gonna lie to you, I don't understand all that stuff. So does that have an effect on me as I'm moving around here daily?
Does what have an effect on you?
The spirits that you said, that's you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, whether you know the scriptures or not, there's gonna be spirits affecting you. Right? There's gonna be spirits on people, spirits, you know, trying to get to people, whether you know it or not.
Right. That makes sense.
Because we surrounded by spirits.
It's out of our control. That's out of my control.
Go to Job 10 and 20, too. All right, we're going to show you something.
This book of Job, chapter 10, verse 22. A land of darkness, as darkness itself, and of the shadow of death, without any order.
Right, this land is full of darkness, and it's without any order. So when you have a land of darkness without any order, you're going to have spirits coming at you. You're going to be surrounded by spirits, left and right. Go on.
And when the light is as darkness.
Right. The light is as darkness.
And then right when you said that little sperm pussy was full of white people.
Hey, there you have it.
All white people. As soon as he said that shit, I swear I thought they fucking picked up. I seen nothing but white people. Look, like darkness.
There you have it.
Okay, look, I gotta move around, man. Look, peace to y'all, man.
All right, but like one more verse.
This book of Proverbs, chapter 29, verse 2. The righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn.
Right. Why are we mourning? Because we're in a land of darkness. It's nothing but folly. Set at great dignity. Go to Ecclesiastes 10 and 7. All right. This place is nothing but witchcraft, idolatry, whoredom, sluts, city girls.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 10, and verse 7. And it reads, I have seen servants upon horses,
Right.
and princes walking as servants upon the earth. He that diggeth a pit shall fall into it, and whoso breaketh an hedge, a serpent shall bite him. Whoso removeth stones shall be hurt therewith.
It's like that's it. All right. That was 10 and 7. It's not 2. Oh, no, 6.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 10, and verse 6. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place.
Right. Who's the rich in this context? We're going to hold that. Go to James 2 and 5. All right. And go to Revelation 2 and 9. We're going to show you who the poor is. Go to Psalm 63 and 1. Whoever first.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 2, verse 9. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich.
Rich in what? Faith, wisdom, and knowledge. Read yours again.
Verse 6. It's the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 10, and verse 6. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place.
Right, we're not rich because we're rich in faith, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and we sitting in a low place. Right? Because we serving our enemies in one of all things. You know?
It's a beige miss.
Get James 2 and 5 by Brother Sharp. James.
It's the book of James, chapter 2, verse 5. Hearken, my beloved brethren, have not God chosen the poor of this world, rich in faith?
Right, so we the rich in faith, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You know? Psalm 63:1.
The book of Psalms, chapter 63, verse 1. O Yahweh, thou art my God. Early will I seek thee. My soul thirsteth for thee. My flesh longeth for thee in a dry and thirsty land where there is no water.
Right. This place is dry. It's dark. It's not fruitful. No wisdom is coming out of this place. Right? That's evident. All you gotta do is turn on the media. Alright? What's the first thing you see? Girls twerking. Our people, being harlots, drugs, cocaine, politics, nothing but folly. Alright? Now before we go on, y'all got any questions? Okay. Okay.
I'm trying to get fringes on at least majority of my clothes. So I got a bunch of like shirts. So who put y'all fringes on for you? I know you can order some like on t-shirts and stuff, but I gotta wear like polo shirts and stuff at work. So I was trying to get something put on there.
My sister did all of mine. Who did yours? Where y'all ordered? Brothers ordered. Where'd you order yours from? Etsy. Okay. Some brothers go on Etsy. They get super glue.
Yeah.
Do it on their shirt. Call it a day.
Fabric. Oh yeah, fabric glue. It's called E5040. It's like E5000, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah. It's something you can get from Family Dollar. It's like a great bottle. You can go to dry cleaners. Okay. And it's washable. They sell them for you too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. What you said tomorrow from?
Tomorrow at 3:30 to 8 o'clock.
Okay. I'm gonna try to make it up. I'm gonna see what my day got, but yeah, I want to come out here though. All right.
What's your name?
Sean.
Sean? Okay, all praises. Shalom. Oh, sister, you gotta step back. Sister, what are you doing? Sister, what are you doing? You gotta step back. You gotta step back, sister. Sister, you gotta step back. You gotta step back. Just step back. Come on, sister. Come on. Just step back, sister. Just be cool. Be cool. Just step back, sister. Alright, give Revelation 11-14. A land of darkness. A land of darkness.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 11, verse 14. And it reads, the second woe is past.
Right, the second woe is past. World War II already happened. Go on.
And behold, the third woe cometh quickly.
The third woe cometh quickly.
Yes, sir.
Read that again.
The second woe is past. And behold, the third woe cometh quickly.
The third woe cometh quickly. World War III is on the rise. It's happening. Right? We see it's coming. Right? Because we're not ignorant. Go to Revelation. It's like in Romans 13 and 11. Right? I gotta keep an eye on her. It said, Romans chapter 11 verse. Yeah, Romans 11 and 13. It's like in 13 and 11. Romans 13 and 11.
How are you gonna talk and you won't let other people talk?
Sister, you all over the place.
How is you say what's right and you won't say
your mind is
what
mashed
other
potatoes.
people has consideration of study.
Eggs.
You don't want to study what I say? You
Book of
say
Romans,
what
chapter
you
11, 13, verse 11. And that, knowing the time, that is now is a high time to wake out of sleep. For now our salvation is nearer than we believe.
Our salvation is nearer than we believe, man. If you don't see that World War III is about to happen, you either deaf, dumb, blind, or mute.
That's right.
If you can't see it's happening, then kind of finished, man.
That's
Go to
right.
Revelation 3 and 18. That's what I wanted. All right.
Let me talk.
Go to
Let me
Go to
talk.
Isaiah 65 and 2.
Let me talk.
Book of Revelation, chapter 3, verse 18. And it reads, I counsel thee to buy of me gold tried in the fire.
Right. Gold tried through the fire, right? And that's what we're doing right now. We're being tried through the fire. The Most High is putting us through the fire. Every time we come out here. and every other day, right? We've always been tried through the fire.
Why are you
Right?
doing
Trying to be that
this?
fine gold.
This
Go
is
to
doing
Zechariah
nothing.
13 and 9. That's a demon on it. Zechariah 13 and 9 and right? We gotta be that tried gold. It's like we gotta
Don't
be
you
gold.
think we need
you know?
to start building things now?
We building right
Why
now.
are we talking? I'm sick of talking. Let's build things. Let's build things. I'm sick of talking. Let's build establishments and make them not able to fall to the enemy. Let's build the establishment.
Go to Ephesians. Go to Ephesians chapter 2,
Let
verse
us
20.
build our empire.
And then go to Isaiah 28 and 16.
Why are you living on this negativity? Why are you thinking?
Sharpen the swords. What you got? Read Revelation 3:18 again.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 3, verse
We know
18.
this already.
I counsel thee to buy of me gold tried in the fire,
Right?
that thou mayest be rich, and white raiment,
Right? We gotta have that white raiment on. Right? We gotta be dressed modestly for when Yahweh shall come back. Right? What's your nationality? What's your nationality?
Spanish and Indian.
Hispanic?
Spanish and Indian.
Like native descent?
Yes.
Okay. You believe in the Bible?
Yes.
Okay, y'all got 1 minute for the Bible. 1 minute. Oh, hold on, sister. Sister. 1 minute for the Bible. 1 minute for the Bible.
Okay.
Alright, all praises, all praises. Don't let nobody distract you. We out here for y'all. You too, brother. Right? Okay, all praises. What's your nationality?
I'm mixed.
What's your father?
We are
Spanish.
They don't want us to be together because they know
Yeah,
we're
native
strong.
descent.
We are together.
Alright, go to Deuteronomy 28 and 68. Don't let nothing distract you right now. This the word. Y'all believe in the Bible? Okay, all praises.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again
Right, this Moses speaking to the Israelites. He said, look, go on.
with ships.
You're gonna go into Egypt again with ships. But you know what Egypt means? According to the Bible, it just means slavery, bondage, or captivity. We're gonna prove it.
it's the book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 2, and it reads, I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
So Egypt just means bondage, captivity, slavery. If you look at that brother right there, you can tell he was in slavery. Alright? He's not having a good time. Bring that up.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
We're gonna go back to Egypt again because hold on. Remember in the book of Exodus they left Egypt already. But he said you're gonna go back into Egypt again with the ships. And the problem with that is there's no other account in the scriptures where he went back into Egypt. Alright? It never happened. So we know Egypt is another land, right? It's slavery, bondage, captivity. Right?
By the way whereof I speak unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
Right. These Israelites never seen their homeland again.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies, for bondmen and bondwomen.
When they got on that ship, they went from point A to point B. Right? They never seen
Why
point
are
B
you
again.
such a
Right?
brother then?
Go on.
And no man shall buy you.
Right? No man's gonna redeem you at that slavery or captivity. Now, who does that fit? Who went through that? Which people went on ships and brought to another land and sold it to their enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
That's
A lot of our
right.
people don't know that happened to the Native Americans and the Hispanics as well.
That's right.
Because they went on the slave ships up to Spain and up to Europe. A lot of people don't know that, but that happened to them. All right. So, who was Moses speaking to?
The slaves.
Well, we're gonna show you.
The oppressed.
Go to Deuteronomy 29 and 1.
This book of Deuteronomy, chapter 29, verse 1. These are the words of the covenant which the Lord commanded Moses to make with the children of Israel.
Children of black people.
The children of Israel.
Children of niggas.
The children of Israel.
Children of Israel. So he's speaking to the children of Israel. So seeing that your ancestors went through that, you know, who would you be if your ancestors are Israelites?
That's right.
Say that again.
That will make us Israelites.
Right. Say that in the mic.
That will make us Israelites as well.
Israelites as well, right? But we calling ourselves blacks and niggas and African Americans and Afro Latino. Well, Afro is a hairstyle. So, are you a hairstyle in the land? It's too much confusion. Go to Deuteronomy 28 and 37.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 37.
Bear with us. Now, these are curses that apply to us. And we're going to prove it to you. Because again, this is all speaking to the children of Israel.
And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations whither the Lord shall lead thee.
Right, no matter where you go upon the face of this earth, you're going to have a derogatory term placed for you. Right, you go to India, they'll call you a kata. You know, you go to Africa, they'll call you a kata. You go to China, they'll call you Xing Pao. You go to East India, they'll call you a bid. Same way in Arabia. They'll call you a bid in different slave names or derogatory terms. You come to America, they'll call you nigga. You know, they'll call you spicks, wetbacks, coons. That's a derogatory term.
My wife, she's not from this country. She's from South America.
Okay, all praise. Go to
Can you
28.
repeat that?
Go to Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 54.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 54. So that the man that is turned among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil towards his brother.
Which people on earth have evil eyes towards each other?
So what else? Can you repeat that?
Which people on earth have an evil eye towards each other? You said what? Yeah, but amongst their own people. Which people? Amongst us, right?
Yes, amongst us as people.
Right, like you walk up and down the street, you got a brother eyeing you up and down.
Yeah.
They might want to take, your wife. They might want to take your shoes. They might want to take you because they like you. They might want your earrings. They might want your
They
hat.
might be jealous of something that you might have.
Exactly. That's an evil eye. Go on.
Alright. Slucky.
From the top.
And so that the man that is turned among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil towards his brother.
Right?
And toward the wife of his bosom.
Y'all hear that? And towards the wife of his bosom.
Look at me.
And who's known for having high domestic disputes amongst each other? Us. So-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Go on.
And toward the remnant of his children,
And toward the remnant of his children.
which he shall leave.
No, stay.
Which he shall leave.
Stay and feed them McDonald's.
Which he shall leave.
Who's known for leaving their children?
I'm a product of the.
Who's known for leaving their children? I can't hear you, brother. Say it louder. It's us. So this is more evidence to prove that we Israelites, according to the scriptures.
I'm a product
All right?
of the.
We got
I'm
one
a
more curse for
product
you.
of the enemy.
Go to verse 47.
This is verse 47. Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of heart for the abundance of all things.
Right? So as a result of not, loving the Heavenly Father and keeping His commandments, what?
Therefore thou shalt serve thine enemies,
Right.
which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness.
Right. Now read the first part again and we're going to break it down.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger.
Right. Now where do you go when you're hungry?
To a shelter, it all depends. You go to a restaurant, you got money.
Restaurant, McDonald's, Subway, Burger King. If you got money, right? But nonetheless, you going to so-called white man, right? Because they own those companies. Go on. So you gotta go to them when you're hungry.
And in thirst.
And then thirst. You want your Dasani, your Sprite? What you drinking, brother? What's that?
Spot.
Huh?
Spot. Moon.
Moon mist. You want your moon mist, you gotta go to so-called white people. You gotta go to the Arabics. You gotta go to your enemies. Those are the same enemies that we read about in Deuteronomy 28 and 68 that put you into slavery and make a profit off of you.
And in nakedness.
And in nakedness. You want your flyers clothes, you want your Levi's, your Nikes, you gotta go to so-called white man. They own everything. Everything that you look and touch, it came from the so-called white man. You had to buy it from him. Even your money came from the so-called white man. You don't have a whole bunch of blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans printing out dollar bills. We don't own no U.S. mint. So does that make sense? That you have to go to your enemies in one of all things?
Yeah, makes a lot of sense.
Right, and it's going to say this so.
And in one of all things.
One of all things. All right, brother, you an Israelite.
Yes, sir.
Are you a damn demon? Go to James 3 and 17. This causes disruption. Man. The word trying to come out and
Even the smallest distraction.
I can hear you.
But even the smallest distraction, that's what they want to fulfill.
Yeah. Trying to throw a screw into the machine, man. Those who have an ear, just let them hear.
This book of James chapter 3 verse 17. But the wisdom that is from above is pure. It's like it. But the wisdom that is from above is first pure, then peaceable, gentle, and easy to entreated, full of mercy and good fruits, without partiality and without hypocrisy.
Right?
And with the fruit of righteousness is sown in peace of them that make peace.
And that's what happens, and this is what we get when we open up the scriptures, keep the heavenly commandments, right? So we are here again to let the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans know that we Israelites. And World War III is coming and Yahushua is coming.
That's right.
Right? And America's going to be destroyed with thermonuclear destruction.
That's right.
Right? And so-called white men and women must go into slavery. Especially those that wear jean jackets. And glasses.
That's right.
And thick haircuts.